Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and very good afternoon, my dear students. And I am back with a new series, Grade 10 Practice Questions Every Day. I have started this series so that the students can develop a habit of doing mathematics daily. Let me tell you one thing, my dear students. I am not wasting your time, but please listen carefully. See, if you practice mathematics daily, what happens? The first thing, the mathematics concepts you will remember for longer periods. And if you remember and daily practice the previous concepts which we have studied in the first chapter or second chapter, randomly when you habituate your brain to recall the concepts on a daily basis, believe me, as you remember your name, suppose if I ask your name to write, you can write by even closing your eyes, right? No need to think your name. What are the spellings and everything. So, in the same way, if you do concepts daily, so what happens? So, you will remember the basic concepts of mathematics forever. And by remembering the concepts of mathematics, you will feel confident enough and also to do mathematics. Okay, as I told you before in the survey taken, so when asked which subject you feel hard, so 50% or 60% told that it's mathematics. Shall I tell you one reason? It is only because you people do not did not sorry you people did not focus when teachers were teaching you basics, so this will happen. So if you like basics, so then you will love mathematics. So for that I have brought a solution, that is PQED series, in which you can practice the concepts which teachers have taught 1 month, 2 months, 3 months before, and such that you can make your brain recall the concepts. So it's a very important series for all students, especially for grade 10. Okay, so let us dive into this series, and now please, as usual, please practice these questions while I was explaining. While I am explaining, sorry, you take your notebook and try to write the running notes. And once the video is over, so then you can pause it and redo the problems by yourself. And once you are in a commanding position, please copy these questions in your fair notebook so that you can revise them during whenever it needed, like examinations or whenever you want to teach your friends or so. Understood, my dear students? So let us dive into the first problem of PQED, first set of problems. Dear students, the first question is, if one of the zeros of a polynomial 5x square minus kx minus 2 times k plus 1 is 1. So one of the zero of the polynomial is 1. So which polynomial is this? Very good, quadratic polynomial. In quadratic polynomial, how many zeros you will have? 2, because the degree is 2. So one of the zero is 1. Find the value of k. So now what is the concept? They have given polynomial and they have given 1 0. Okay, they have given 1 0, and after that you have to find the value of k. So let us write for the solution. What is the first thing? Write what is given. P of x is equal to 5x squared minus kx minus 2 of k plus 1, and one of the 0 is 0 is equal to 1. So 0 of the polynomial, you write 0 of the polynomial. So what is the concept here? What do you know about 0 of the polynomial? 0 of the polynomial is the value of the variable which, when substituted in the given polynomial, the value of the polynomial becomes 0. So that means in place of x, if I put 1, what will be the value? 0. Is it right? So now let us substitute the value 1 in x. So 5 times 1 square, okay, minus k times 1. After that, minus of 2 times k plus 1 is equal to how much? 0. So this is the most important step. Underneath the p of 1, you substitute the value and write on right hand side it should be 0. And that implies 5 into 1 square is equal to 5 minus k into 1 minus k. Now minus of 2 into k minus 2k and minus of 2 into 1 minus 2 is equal to 0. Now can you simplify it, my dear students? See, 5 minus 2. What is 5 minus 2? 3. And now these two are like terms. Minus k minus 2k. Since both are negative, you have to add. 1 plus 2 is 3. So it is 3k. But both are negative. So keep negative sign is equal to 0. Is it right? Now let me write over here. I don't have place. That's why I'm writing horizontally. You have to write one below the other. So that implies, let me copy the last step. 3 minus 3k is equal to 0. Now let me transpose minus 3k to right hand side. What will happen? 3 equals 3k. Now you have to find the value of k. Just transpose it to left hand side. Since it is a multiplication, so 3 by 3 is equal to k. So therefore k is equal to the value of k is 1. It's that simple. The only concept is the 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial is nothing but the value of the polynomial, which makes the value of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial is the value of the variable, not polynomial. So 0 of the polynomial is the value of the variable which makes the given polynomial as 0. Understood? This is the concept of this problem. Now, let us see the second question. Find the value of k for which the roots of the equation 3x square minus 10x plus k is equal to 0 and are reciprocal to each other. So, what is given here? Its equation is given. Which equation? Quadratic equation. So, when quadratic equation is given, which chapter is this from? Quadratic equations, right? So, given it is equation sorry it is 3x square minus 10x plus k equal to 0, and what is given, they are, what are roots of the roots are reciprocal to each other. So that means if one root is equal to alpha, so second root is equal to, let me write, first root is equal to alpha, so then second root is equal to 1 by alpha. Since they are what, they are reciprocal to each other. Now what you have to find, you have to find the value of k. Where is k? It is in constant. So what is the relationship between the constant and the roots? Yes, the concept of this problem is relation between coefficients and zeros. Right? This we have studied. And since k is in constant, so what do you have? Product of zeros. Product of zeros is equal to C by A. So that implies, what is product of zeros? Alpha into beta equals C by A. Right? That implies alpha is alpha, and what is the beta? That means second root, 1 by alpha equals, what is C? K divided by A. A is 3. Now alpha and alpha gets cancelled because it is in numerator and denominator. That equals 1 equals k by 3. Transpose this 3 to other side. That implies 1 into 3 is equal to k. So understood, my dear students? No need to panic. You just have to think what is given and what to find. You have to find the value of k. So then what is the concept? The concept is relation between zeros and coefficients. I hope you understood. So let us go to the third problem. You please do it by yourself. Yes, my dear students. The third question is, form a quadratic equation whose zeros are, they have given two zeros. Okay. Whenever this kind of problem comes, please be careful, because sometimes they will give you form a quadratic equation whose sum and product of zeros are this and this. So when it is given, it is sum should be taken as alpha plus beta, understood, and product should be taken. So now roots are given. So what to find? Quadratic equation. What is quadratic equation, my dear students? X square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros is equal to 0. Is it right? So that implies what are zeros? Now that means you have to find the sum of zeros. So sum of zeros is equal to alpha plus beta. What is alpha? 3 minus root 3 by 5 plus 3 plus root 3 divided by 5. And these two are fractions with the same denominator. Can you take the same denominator? Yes. So 3 minus root 3. And since you have the same denominators, no need to take LCM, right? Plus 3 plus root 3. So that is equal to minus root 3 plus root 3 gets cancelled. 3 plus 3 is 6 by 5. Okay. And now what is product of zeros? Alpha beta. So what is alpha 3 minus root 3 divided by 5 multiplied by 3 plus root 3 divided by 5. So when it comes to product, you have to multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. In numerator, we can see the first terms are same and second terms are same. So that means it is the, what is the identity? Third identity. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square. So that means 3 square minus root 3 square divided by 5 5s are 25. So that is equal to what is 3 square? 9 minus root 3 whole square is square and square root cut. So it is 3 divided by 25. So 9 minus 3 is 6 divided by 25. So what is quadratic equation, my dear? So therefore quadratic equation is x square minus sum of zeros is 6 by 5 into x plus it is 6 by 25 is equal to 0. Now you can take LCM, or if you leave like this also it's a correct answer. But if you take LCM, see what is the LCM over here? 25. So multiply 25 to numerator as well as denominator minus 5 5 5 multiply with 5 5 into 6x divided by 5 5 is 25 plus already you have 6 by 25 is equal to 0. So that implies, how will you write, my dear students? When you have same denominator at the powers 25x square minus 30x plus 6 is equal to 0. And 25 when it transposes, it is product of, it will become 25 into 0 is 0. So therefore, what is the quadratic equation with 0 so and so? 25x square minus 30x plus 6 is equal to 0. Understood? I hope you understood. Please see these three questions for explanation. I took 13 minutes, but if you are doing by your own, understood, you may take 20 minutes. Okay, first time. But when you do it repeatedly, inshallah, you will complete within 10 minutes. Okay. So please take care. Practice. Practice is the only mantra for mathematics. So if you understand the concept, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Take care. Bye.